Hi, Aries. All right, welcome to your reading. So, in this next chapter, Aries, you have the energy of Capricorn, and you also have the energy of the seventh house. Sorry, guys, it's bothering me that my quality is looking so grainy. I don't understand that. Okay, whatever. It is what it is. I'll have to figure it out. All right, so yes, you are embodying in this next chapter, Aries, the energy of Capricorn and also the seventh house. You are becoming a boss, period. I love that energy for you. So you can find that you're going to be more serious in life, period. Very serious demeanor or personality, getting serious about your goals, serious about your position or your role in life, serious about your life path. You also have authority in your energy, so you could be stepping into some type of leadership role. You will find that you're going to be very ambitious. You're taking life more realistically. You're creating some type of structure or system for yourself. You're going back to a traditional way of being. You have an energy that's going to be very wise. So I feel like you've learned a lot of lessons recently, and it is allowing you to, and you've learned them, like you're not running from them, you actually embrace them. And what comes with that is just wisdom. So you are going to be more wise. You can trust yourself making decisions moving forward. You can trust that you are making the best decisions for your alignment, your highest self. There's something very enduring about you. You are going to be reaching a lot of accomplishments in this next chapter. You have a badass energy. You have a very majestic energy. You are very competent and prepared. You also will be coming off very down to earth. There's a corporate energy around you. You could be more reserved in your energy than what you used to be. I feel like you used to be more social, maybe even a little bit more flirtatious or playful. And I feel like you're just more reserved moving into this next chapter. You could be a little rigid, but you definitely are creating a lot of discipline in your life, and you should be going places with that energy, okay? Now we have the seventh house here. So, what you can find is that you will be taking what you'll be like stepping into leadership with, or what you'll be taking very sorry sorry about that, what you'll be taking very seriously are your partnerships. So you could be stepping into a very serious relationship, business relationship, friendship, or even like family connection. You're taking that very seriously. There's some type of companionship coming towards you. You could be really finding that your friendships are growing. There's something really significant about your best friends, and maybe even stepping into some type of partnership together. So that's really nice. You could be thinking about traditional things such as marriage. You could be thinking about your future spouse and wanting to settle down. All right. Also, too, I see that you're going to have a lot of balance in your life, which is really nice. You will be more open to sharing your life with someone that has the same goals as you. You also will be receiving justice. So if you went through some harsh lessons, even if they made you wise and they made you, more disciplined, I also feel like you still deserve something from having to go through that. So you will be getting justice in some way in this next chapter, which is really nice. You'll feel in perfect balance, and you also have this energy of social awareness, like being really in tune to the collective and what's going on in other people's lives, which makes you very relatable or down to earth. And there's this energy too of politics that I'm getting. So you could be getting into politics, or the political state of your community matters to you very deeply. Okay, so there's that. Now let's get into your tarot and see. Why did I say it like that? Let's get into your tarot and see what you need to know at this time, Aries. All right, give me some messages for my Aries. I'm going to be watching my recording because last time the first couple of recordings that I did got cut off. And I don't know why that happened. And then it stopped after the first beginning signs, and then the rest of the video was fine. So I'm going to be watching and making sure that nothing gets cut off. Matter of fact, let me clear up some space just in case. Okay. Alrighty. So yeah, let's see what's going on with my Aries. Give me some messages for Aries. What do they need to know at this time? What do my Aries need to know at this time? Give me some messages, please. I hope you're doing well, Aries. I don't know if I said that to you in the beginning, but I hope that you are doing well. Okay. Yep, I knew it. Okay, so yeah, you have a new opportunity coming towards you. It could be something financial or it could be a commitment. So you're going to be stepping into an opportunity that requires some type of structure, discipline, commitment from you, but there's a lot to gain down the line from this situation. Some of you guys, this could be your relationships moving into the next phase. Maybe you are meeting someone, a partner that you're going to get very serious about. This could be a friendship turning into a more serious commitment, family turning into a more serious commitment. Also, could be a new job or a new role that you're having here or a new stream of income. All right, we do have the Seven of Pentacles here as well. You may feel like sorry, you may feel like to make this commitment, you need more resources. Maybe you feel like you need more money, more structure. There's something here that you feel like you're in lack of, because you haven't seen the outcome that you desire just yet, but you're headed there. You're headed there for sure. There's something about you feeling like you're not ready to step into this boss energy that is following you into this next chapter. I feel like you are ready. I am seeing a lot of energy of you being in your head a lot recently, okay? And the reason I say that is because the first card is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like Aries, you don't feel like you're working hard enough. You could be working yourself to the bone, but you have this energy of not feeling like it's ever enough. And it's been really messing with you. And I feel like you could be the most harshest critic of yourself, these days. You may have this perfectionist attitude that is kind of slowing you down because you are mastering something here and you're very, it's almost like, how an artist is very sensitive about their work because you put in so much time, so much effort, because you have really disciplined yourself. You have a lot of concentration and focus, and also the pressure to win or the pressure to succeed. I feel like you're not seeing how you're doing just fine, or you could be doing better than your peers. I'm also seeing people that are learning from you right now, but you may not feel like you have what it takes to step into the master or the teacher. But this chapter is pushing you out of your comfort zone and pushing you just to be that. So, don't be so hard on yourself. I feel like you're doing amazing and your work is perfection, but you could be stagnating yourself by imposter syndrome or just a lot of anxiety or worries or doubts, or even just trying to put out the best work every time. Like you're always trying to outdo yourself, which is not a bad thing, but I do feel like at this time it's kind of in your detriment. Let's see, clarify the Eight of Pentacles for my Aries. Eight of Pentacles in reverse for Aries. Oh, I have a card. I have cards in here. Sorry, y'all. I've been doing some personal readings. Okay. All right. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles in reverse for Aries. Yep. 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 All right. I love this confirmation for you because I feel like this can really help to like soothe your self-esteem. With the King of Pentacles, you are the best to ever do it, okay? So do not doubt yourself. Whatever you're creating, you have so much potential. You have what it takes to rise to the occasion. You're being seen as a leader. One of the things that you really need to know, and I don't know if you tell yourself this enough or if you have the right perception about this, but you are being admired and respected for your hard work. You're being admired and respected for your good behavior. Whoever's judging that, okay? And you're being admired and respected for getting things done. You're the type of person that when you start something, you always finish it. So even if you had some setbacks most recently, does not mean that whatever you are pursuing right now is not going to have an amazing outcome. I feel like you're on the road to success here with this King of Pentacles. What's interesting about this card is that it's the craftsman or the craftswoman. And this is someone who takes their craft very seriously. This is someone who has repeated a skill for many days, many years, and they've become a master, but they still doubt themselves with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So I just want you to give yourself a little bit more grace and know that what you're doing surpasses, expectations. with flying colors more than what you think. It could be the devil. The devil is when you're just overthinking too much, putting yourself into the negative. You also could be feeling a lot of pressure right now to succeed, maybe from family, maybe from your job, your business, maybe your supporters, the people who support you and are looking for your outcomes. But I feel like none of that matters because where you're headed is a lot of success, okay? You have nothing to worry about. See what else is here for Aries? Eight of Wands. Okay, so the best thing that you can do if you are worried about your future, what you need to focus on right now is getting organized because you have the Eight of Wands, which means a lot of opportunities and a lot of circumstances are going to come to you all at once. A lot, okay? And also money. I feel like money is like hitting your bank account all at once, back to back. The Eight of Wands can feel uncontrollable because it's so much that your head is spinning. The best thing that you can do to counteract your worries is just to plan ahead and get organized. So if there's a certain area of your life that you're not really organized, possibly your finances or maybe even your schedule for your work, if you feel like you've been running with your head cut off, then it's a good time to start planning ahead, making a very structured schedule for yourself, coming up with some type of daily ritual or routine. And even when it comes to your finances, it's a good time to organize your finances, which means maybe writing out what your bills are, writing out what your expenses are, putting it in your calendar so that you're reminded, hey, this is going to be coming out of my account on this day. I have to prepare for this. That will make your life so much easier in this next chapter that you're moving towards, okay? All right, now we also have the Nine of Cups here. You will be very indulgent. I see you being very indulgent in this chapter, okay? Which means that you're living the good life because you can only indulge on the things that are you have. You can't indulge if you're living in lack. So you obviously have a very abundant future up ahead for you. The Nine of Cups just talks about, your deepest desires in life. That's probably what you're focused on right now. Some of you guys, that's marriage or settling down and finding your soulmate, or even deepening the connection that you have with your current soulmate. Some of you guys, this has to do with business and career, or even your finances, your stability, or even your legacy. I see that coming true for you. Something is happening even better than you expected, and you're going to be able to indulge a bit, okay? Now, with this Nine of Cups, this feels like someone who restrains themselves from enjoying the finer things in life, or just like afraid to indulge and afraid to live in their wildest desires. And that's another thing the universe wants you to know. You're working so hard, you deserve to play a little bit. You deserve to have a little fun or to indulge in whatever that means. If you need to go shopping, buy yourself some new clothes. If you want to eat that meal that's your favorite food, but you haven't had it in months because you have a strict diet, it's a good time now to indulge. You can trust that it's not going to set you back, okay? Clarify the Nine of Cups for Aries. Empress. Empress is just letting you know that you have a lot of abundance up ahead for you. You have the Midas touch. Everything you touch turns to gold. There's nothing restricting you or standing in your way now, but maybe you've dealt with that in the past and it could have really spooked you. With that Empress energy, you deserve all the praise. You deserve all of the celebration for your successes, and you should do that. You also play a major role in your community, where anyone who is in your space or in your life kind of gets this, your success and your abundance rubs off on them. And that is a big burden to carry, like any of your friends. I'm pretty sure your friends have benefited from your energy or what you have to offer, or even your resources. I'm pretty sure your family has done the same, and maybe even a lover. And so you deserve to splurge a little bit. You deserve to indulge a little bit because you're kind of like carrying the weight of so many people in your life. It's almost like you're watching everyone else play and go have fun. Think about recess. Everybody's going outside to have fun and play, but everybody also, copied your homework. So everybody's getting an A. And instead of going to have fun, you pressure yourself into saying, let me stay in during recess and do my extra credit. which is not a bad mindset to have, but I feel like you do deserve some lazy days. You do deserve to pig out or wig out. I don't know. You deserve to have a little bit of fun. So that's what I'm seeing here. You have to know that where you're moving towards is the Six of Swords. So all the chaos, the drama, the setbacks, the disappointments are behind you, and what's coming up for you is a very beautiful time ahead, okay? Nothing to worry about here. But your biggest issue too could be overthinking. You are overthinking a lot. So many things in your head that you can't make sense of, or even when things are making sense in front of you, your mind tends to go into the negative, right? And we've seen that with the devil. So let's see how you can distract your mind to allow you to have some peace. Clarify the Nine of Swords for Aries. All right, we have the Page of Pentacles. By learning and also taking risk, okay? So this is a good time to jump out towards an opportunity that's coming towards you, knowing that you're prepared and also knowing that life is a journey. You're not going to have all the answers all at once all the time. You have to kind of experience things to see if they're going to work out or not. So be the gambler in life, Aries, at this time. You can trust that you are going to hit a jackpot and you're not going to be disappointed by your outcome as long as you try or you give in or you at least take that leap of faith, okay? All right. Yeah, the Fool. Take a leap of faith. Period. Confirmation at the end of your reading. So that's what I have for you, Aries. I love you guys so much, and I hope that you have a great rest of your week until we speak again.